Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Summary of Notes from all classes that I taught this week, January 11 to 19, 2021. So these are notes from different classes that I combined. It may be helpful for you. If you already know the information, great, and if not, then you learn something new. Alright, so please follow along. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Once and twice are the special words. Once means 1 time, twice means 2 times. However, we don't say 1 time or 2 times, we say once or twice. Example: once a week I go to the park. Twice a month I visit a museum. 3 times a year I go to a hot spa. So 3 times, 4 times, 127 million times. Once and twice are the special words. Hot spa, onsen. If you're sick, for most illnesses, we use have. For example, have a cold, have the flu, influenza. Have a heart attack, have cancer, have a headache, have allergies. For depression, utsubyo, you can say suffer from depression. It's also common to use the adjective depressed. I've been feeling depressed lately. Shinkansen is bullet train. Zairyo you can translate in English as materials, example wood to build a table, or 2, ingredients when you're making a food dish. A typical recipe looks like this. First, recipe, then at the top, ingredients. For example, half an onion, 10 shrimp, etc., etc. And then under that, it will tell you how to make it, the preparation. Tsukurikata. First, slice, blah, blah, blah. Then, blah, blah, blah. 1905, the 0 is pronounced O. 1905, for years, for example. For time as well, 705, the 0 is pronounced O. Handy. Handy is useful or convenient. Having a dishwasher is handy. The next are just some examples where the last sound of each word is different. Just the last sound. So in this category, the last sound is N, ron, kin, sun. In the next one, only the last sound is different. Instead of N, it's an M. Rom, like CD-ROM. Kim, like a Korean family name, or Sum. And then finally, last sound, NG, wrong, king, sun. So as you can see, the difference N, M, NG creates a completely different word with a different meaning. So it's good to get your ear used to the different sounds and also try to pronounce them the correct way. Spoil. Spoil means, and these are dictionary definitions, a little bit difficult to understand, but from the sample sentences you can understand them better, I think. But number 1, destroy the quality of something. Number 2, destroy the enjoyment of something. And number 3, harm the character of a child by pampering them. Example, I put too much salt in the soup. Now it's spoiled. So the quality of the soup was destroyed by too much salt. Example of the second one, destroy the enjoyment of something. He spoiled the movie by talking the whole time. He took away the enjoyment of the movie. And number 3, they spoiled their kids. Spoiling your kids means you love them very much and you give them everything they want. And whatever they ask for, you will indulge. You will say, okay, I'll get it. Probably not very good for the kids growing up and expecting everything to be easily given to them, because life isn't always easily provided. Things aren't always easily provided in life. Spoiling, despoiling, you can spoil your kids, you can spoil your pets. It's very natural to do that because you love them. A ton of equal a lot of. It's a very casual way to say a lot of. She's got a ton of clothes in her closet. Please pay attention to the pronunciation of clothes. It's very similar to close the door. Phenomenon, gensho, plural, phenomena. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. There's no point. Imi ga nai. There's no point in talking to him. He won't listen. I was born in, some students forget was. So always, I was born in. Cats are picky or finicky. I wrote, they like some food, don't like other food. The meaning is they're very particular about what they like and what they don't like. They like this part, they like that part, maybe, but the rest, no thank you. Picky, finicky. People can be picky or finicky about all kinds of things. About food, or about clothes, or about how their desk is organized. They can be very fussy, another word. Picky. Famous. Famous, everybody knows the word famous. Infamous, pronunciation is infamous, means to be famous but in a bad way. So if somebody was a very bad person in history, we call him or her infamous. Thailand and Thai are often mixed up. Thailand is the name of the country, and Thai is the adjective, as in Thai people, Thai food, Thai culture, Thai temples, Thai weather. An official sentence, emergency measures were announced by the government because the number of infections is rising. Move, hikosu. For example, I moved every 3 years when I lived in Canada. Jika, my parents' home. How was it? Do deshita ka? Very common question. People always ask it, so be prepared to answer it, usually with 1 or 2 words first. For example, John, I went to Cuba for my vacation. Mary, how was it? John, just great. People were very friendly, and the weather was amazing. So John answers with just 1 word here, and then after that, he talks details. That's a proper way to answer a how was it question. Very bad simply means very bad, whereas too bad has a special meaning in English. It means zannen. Be grateful or thankful to someone for something. Kansha suru. For example, I'm grateful to everyone who helped me. Appreciate, value, esteem highly, be grateful for. For example, I appreciate your offer. Let me think it over. Or, I appreciate the effort you made. Now, appreciate, this symbol here means the opposite of hantai. The hantai, the opposite of appreciate, is take for granted. Take for granted equals not consider it special or not even think about it. The difference between A and B, it's always the difference between nani nani and nani nani. Mendokusai in English is often expressed with an idiom. It's a pain. Idiom means that the separate words get a special meaning. So it's a pain as a set becomes mendokusai. For example, doing the dishes is a pain for some people. For the time being is toriaizu, for the time being. For the time being, other way to say for now. John, hey, long time no see. Bill, yeah, long time no see. Very common. Sashiburi da ne. It's an interesting expression because long time no see has no proper grammar in it. I checked the net, and it is possible that Chinese immigrants to North America used this expression, and it somehow got taken over by other people in that country. If you really think about it, long time no see. Where's the grammar there? A proper English grammatically correct sentence would be, wow, I haven't seen you for a long time. Haven't seen you for a long time. That's proper grammar. But anyway, long time no see, extremely common. Owe someone something. Example, a favor or money or an apology. Thanks for helping me move the other day. I owe you one, meaning somebody helped me move from one place to another. It was a hard job. I'm thankful, and I know that I have to repay the favor. I have to do something nice for that person next time. That's the meaning of I owe you one. This one means I owe you a favor. And sometimes it's also used in a very, very casual manner. For example, John, can you do me a favor? Can you turn up the heater? And Mary says, sure. Can you do me a favor simply means, please. Can you turn up the heater, please? Sure. Chat is talk. A chatterbox is someone who loves to talk and talks a lot. A chatterbox. Maiden name, family name of woman before she gets married. If a woman gets married, she often takes on her husband's family name. Not always, but sometimes. I have no clue. I have no idea. Or simply, no clue, no idea. Means when you absolutely have no idea. For example, if I ask you, what's the capital of Lithuania? You may know the answer, or you can simply say, no clue. I got rid of old clothes to make space for my new ones. Clothes and pronunciation. Get rid of something equal nani o steru. Annoying, iraira saseru. My neighbor is annoying. She plays music really loudly till 1 a.m. All right. I hope you learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in episode 2 next week. Summary of class notes from that particular week. Alrighty? Very good. I'll see you at the next